Hello, rockers and Mercuryans. It's Rock Mercury. Welcome to the Rock Mercury podcast. All right, I'm having a little late night dinner. Just got home from the gym. Um, oh my god, I'm eating it out of the skillet because I want to stay hot. So this is like a black bean patty with some onions, grilled onions, and grilled peppers underneath. Some jasmine rice and amaranth. Some lentils on the side. Then I have some more brownies. I have some more chocolate brownies. And I'm gonna top it off with some ice cream when I get to that point. But I got some juice. So it's okay. So everything's okay. This juice my sister made, I think it's like mixed with orange, ginger, some other stuff. I don't even know. I don't know. It's healthy though. It's like a healthy juice. I forget which one that is. She makes so many types of juices. I just forgot what that one is. Um, King James White. What's up? Hello. User says hello, Rock. Hey, I have some stuff to talk about, y'all. First of all, I did come up with the concept that I'm doing for my album art for the new album coming out. I'm gonna actually re-rocking this hair, to be honest, like this type of hair. Maybe a little bit different. I may do it, but it's gonna be this kind of style. I already have the shirt I'm gonna wear. Um, I've never done a photo shoot in this shirt. It's in one that I designed. So I'm gonna use that shirt for this particular picture. I'm super excited. I'm really excited about it. It came to me while I was at the gym. I'm like, you know what? Let me just have an idea um, of what the album art's gonna be, so that I can get this album going. Like I'm ready. I'm gonna do it myself. I was gonna have a photographer, but I really want to self-produce every part of this album, like I usually do. But like this is super important to me. So and I don't know. I'm just super excited about that. Okay, let's get into my little food moment, because I want to talk about some other people. I want to talk about some other situations that's going on, like this Kanye West and Candace Owens situation. I mean, I talked about it a little bit, but now I just saw some statements from Jason Lee, who was Kanye's media person for a while. He was hired as Kanye's media people, and I wanted to talk about that. I wanted to talk about why Kanye wore a shirt that says "White Lives Matter" and why people are so riled up. And I want to talk about the comment that Jason Lee, I'm like friendly with, that we've talked. He's given me money, Jason Lee. I've been part of the Gag Nation family. Um, so I got some stuff to say about this. I'm very, uh, I feel some kind of way about this situation. And I'm not mad at Kanye. Kanye's gonna do Kanye. But Jason Lee, the way he's flipping on this situation, I'm kind of like, I don't know. It's all pretty sketchy. It's all really, really sketchy. So we're gonna chat. We're gonna chat about it all. I'm so sleepy, you guys. But I'm really happy to be on here. She Love says, I swear I saw you on Jeffrey Dahmer. Yes, you saw me on there. She says she loves, like, with a crowd of people. Yes. Mm-hmm. You found Waldo. You found Waldo, and I'm Waldo. Mm. Y'all, if you knew how many projects I've been in, my career is like finding Waldo. You can find me in so many movies, so many TV shows. Like, it's insane how many shows I've done. Like, I just did it for money, you know? I was always working jobs. Like, they would hire me every day. I would be in all kind of shows. I don't even talk about them because I'm like, if they don't pay me to promote it, I ain't talking about nothing. But whatever. I've been years of that. Um, Yana says, very majestic beard. Thank you. Thanks so much. Um, She Love says, wait, you were? Yes. Yes. Huge, I can't say the name because it's huge ASS, says, rest in peace, Trump. Why are you saying rest in peace, Trump? Trump is very much alive. I don't know why you're saying rest in peace, Trump. That'd be crazy if he died, though. I hope he doesn't die. That'd be really sad. There's some other people that should die first. B-Dog says, Rock, congrats on the Dahmer appearance. I knew that was you. Came to your page immediately, LOL. Yeah, that was me. So funny. It's insane. Like, I've done so many projects, but for some reason people like have been reaching out to me about this project more than like a lot of my other projects. Like, and it's not even a big part that I've done. It's just bizarre. But I'll take it, whatever. It tastes great. She Love says, that's amazing, bro. You're awesome. Thank you so much. B-Dog says, Rock, that Dahmer series wigged me out, though. Acting was out of this world. So disturbing. Yeah, I can't do it, you guys. I can't do that show. It's just too disturbing for me. It's too triggering. I've said it every time that you guys tell me I'm in that show. I can't watch it because, like, I was almost killed by my ex. My ex-husband was psychotic, and I'm just thankful to be alive, and I don't want to be triggered by some show about a killer. Like, it's not worth it for me. Whew, I'm eating like some leftover dinner. Well, some of it's new. The rice is new from today. Some rice, amaranth, lentils, black bean patty, onions, bell pepper, sauteed bell pepper, with some spicy habanero jack sauce. Jank sauce, not jack, jank. Jank is like a certain brand. It's spicy though. I don't know why I keep using this habanero barbecue sauce. It's too spicy. She Love says, well, you have a great night. I'll keep on driving. Thank you so much, She Love. I appreciate you. Ooh, what you eating? It's so messed up. I have to skip through most of it. Yeah, I can't watch it. It's just, I can't do it. Because it's all true stories. It's just too much. Like, I feel like this is where it goes too far. Like, and I get some people want to see that. They want to see what really happened to those people. And those people, the victims, have a right to have their story heard of what happened to them. But that could have been me. Like, I've had so many hookups with people in the past. Like, I don't do hookups anymore. But I've had so many hookups. And I could have literally been any of those victims by any of these crazy people. Then I end up marrying a psychotic person. Like, I could have died. Like, an ex tried to kill me multiple times. It's like, why? Like, I don't want to see that show. It just breaks my heart to think of those people he killed and ate them, and it's just heartbreaking. It's just terrible. Demented. TK Boat says, are you in the show? It says, I'm confused. Were you in the show? Yes, I was in the show. The Jeffrey Dahmer show on Netflix. B-Dog says, what's for dinner? Very spicy food. I gotta stop using the habanero barbecue sauce. It tastes good, but it's so spicy that I'm suffering. But I'm gonna keep eating it. I can barely breathe. I'm almost ready to just start my brownies and ice cream. You know? L Top Sorcerer says, a show on TV triggers people now. Have you seen the show we're talking about? This is a show about a cannibal serial killer named Jeffrey Dahmer. It's so disturbing. Who killed multiple gay men, black men, other men too, but like it hits close to home, especially after I've literally been almost killed. So it's like, why would that not be triggering? Thank you, B Dog, for the roses. L Top says, I've heard it all. What, have you really heard it all? B Dog says, you always got the good vegan go-to vegan meal. Yeah, this is a good one. My sister made these black bean patties from scratch. Very tasty. L Top says, no disrespect though. People love to say no disrespect after they disrespected somebody. It's hilarious. It's the funniest thing in the world to me. TK Boat says, so you were an actor in the Dahmer series? Yes, I was. B Dog says yes. Greek House Chef says, was your ex-husband a vegetarian? He tried to be vegetarian for like a year. Our first year of marriage, like he tried to go that route. But he was sneaking meat behind the scenes and so whatever. Looking back, I understand why he liked meat so much. Like, he was just like demented, and it was different. It was different than like a regular person who just likes to eat meat. It was like he loved the suffering. You know, he used to say that he would eat anything, any animal or any creature. Like, he would try it. And I don't know, I think that he would probably eat human, to be honest. I think my ex would like literally eat a human. I'm so happy to be divorced. So thankful. I can't believe I even got in that situation. Life is crazy, you guys. I didn't love myself back then. And those victims of Jeffrey Dahmer, like when you're hooking up like that with random people, like you don't really love yourself that much. Like you feel like you're just disposable. I understand it. I'm not judging them. It's just real. And you can end up in situations where somebody can say, oh, want a drink? Here, I have a drink for you. Just have this. Have some of that. End up serial killed. You know? It's just so disturbing. So disturbing. And the fact that he would keep some of them alive and torture them longer. I felt like my whole marriage was a torture session. I didn't even realize it till afterwards. You get brainwashed. B Dog says, do you ever go to Erewhon? I love Erewhon, but they're so expensive. I do go there though. Such an expensive grocery store. Like you can't come out with a bag for less than like 50 or 80 bucks or something crazy. Like one bag. It's insane. Everything's just like insanely priced. But I like the experience there. I like the cleanliness and the environment and like the options. I like going there. With my best friends in town in LA, we go there all the time. We buy all kind of stuff. It's so much money though, you guys. It's like literally like it's luxurious groceries. B Dog says it's the place in Cali with the $30 smoothies. You're not wrong there. Those smoothies are expensive. Delicious. but expensive. Thanks again for the roses, B-Dog. Lozanne says, I'm watching it right now. It's not too bad, but it is bad. Yeah, I just, it's not for me. I love Ryan Murphy, and I'm thankful that he booked me again. Ryan Murphy has booked me so many times, you guys. B-Dog. Hey, B-Dog, thank you for the fire. And the roses. Ooh, roses too. Thank you. I think that Ryan Murphy has a crush on me. Because he always tries to see if I'm available. He used to always check in with my agent. I'm like, why don't you just give me like a leading role? But I'm good. I think he's really tough on his leading role actors. Like, he's really tough on them. In a good way. Like, I appreciate his method. But yeah, he's super tough. Is he in a relationship? I think he's in a relationship anyway. So he may just have like a crush, but I don't think he would do anything. He's always been super professional with me. Like, he always remembers me. He's just like he's a genius mind to work with. Like, I love the show. I love Glee. I love American Horror Story. I love watching being in the movie Prom. Like, he's great to work with. User, but this show I can't do. This show I just can't, like, I can't do it. I'm sure it's great. I'm sure it's well done. I'm so happy for oh my gosh, what's her name? I literally know her. Like, I went to church with her and everything. Niecy Nash. I'm so happy for Niecy Nash. It's crazy to see her. Like, I literally went to church with her growing up, and her and my mom were like friendly and stuff, and I'll see her all the time. And it's crazy to see her as like a leading lady now. Like, she worked her behind off for years. She's been going at it for so long. Niecy Nash is the real star of that show. User Mech says, what Jeff did to some of those people is just unimaginable. And the cops were dumb AF too. I mean, the cops were racist back then. Or still are sometimes. But I mean, not all cops. Because there's some really good cops out there. So I'm not trying to make that large statement. But the racism was way more rampant back then. When it came to those situations. And there wasn't social media. There was no social media back then. So it was like harder to catch somebody going through that. But I don't know, it's still hard. There's still serial killers right now. And there's people who copycat him. That's the craziest part. That's why I'm really like nervous about this series, because there's people who kind of copycat Jeffrey Dahmer and just make their own version of like his murderers, and it's just sad. So sad. People are twisted. Like, I know that there's an obsession with the wrong side of this story. You know, some people want to put people through what Jeffrey Dahmer put those victims through. They want to feel what it feels like to torture somebody. And that's just so dark to me. I just don't want to see it. Like, I don't want to feel that. Like, anybody who's out there who's been attempted murder like I have been, you're just thankful you're alive. Like, every day I'm just thankful to be here. Like, I'm thankful that I knew how to counteract my ex's weight so that he didn't end me. Like, I'm happy I escaped that. And then my dumb self still stayed with them for a little bit longer after those situations. I excused it. It's so traumatic when it happens that you think, like, no way, like, that didn't happen. Like, you literally block it out of your head, or you try to block it. and they try to apologize and act like they weren't trying to do that, and it's like, you literally banged my head into the ground, tried to strangle me to death, tried to stab me, broke my rib, busted my lip, like, did everything they could to end me. But I'm just thankful to, I don't know, or maybe it's the karate I took as a kid, but I found a way out of those situations. Every night I wondered if he was gonna kill me. Every single night. I'm like, should I really go to sleep? Like, so dark. Because he would say things. Not at the beginning though, it wasn't at the beginning. It was like after, like a few months went in. Like after he started cheating on me, then it started getting more murky, more dangerous, and more uncomfortable. Like I started feeling like I was in danger. And I was. It's crazy because a lot of people consider my ex like a celebrity or whatever, especially in the fashion world. And all these people just let him be like this. They let him do what he does. It's so disturbing. Look, how can somebody this well known be so horrendous and nobody even cared? And I came out about it and they blamed me for it. It was so dark. I'm like, I'm just so thankful to be alive. I really am. I feel so sad for those victims. But I want to change the subject. I want to talk back about the situation with Kanye and the White Lives Matter situation and Jason Lee, his comments on here. But let me read some more of this stuff. Lozano says they didn't have technology. Nope, they didn't. User Mech says, nah, bruh, read what happened to that 14-year-old kid. The cops walked him back to Jeff. I heard about that story. I just don't want to see it, but I've heard it. I heard about that story for sure. So disturbing. Thank you for all the fire and the roses, B-Dog. You hooked it up. And a telescope, too. Thank you, B-Dog. And a telescope. Wow. Brandon says it's Biden's fault. I can't. Not you blaming Biden for Jeffrey Dahmer, Biden wasn't even in office back then. B-Dog says Ryan Murphy is always killing it in his projects. Ryan Murphy is very meticulous. Like, it has to be perfect. We've done so many takes. Like, I've worked on set with him for 16-hour days, sometimes more than that. Like, but no, we can't go over 16 hours. We can, but it's like double time or whatever. I've worked on set with him for like overnight, just long days, and just he keeps going. It's funny. I think he's so cute because he carries, like Ryan Murphy carries this pink chair. It's this pink, like, comfy, like most people have director's chair, you know, the foldable ones. He has this like real, like, love seat almost, but it's not. It's like a cushion chair, almost like how Whitney Williams has, like, you know, the pink chair that she has when she talks on her show. It looks similar to that, and that's what he sits in for his, like, when he's directing. He carries it everywhere. It's hilarious. I'm all here for it. Hey, when you're Ryan Murphy, do whatever you want to do. Like, hey, I'm not against it, but it's just hilarious to see him with this big old chair. Oh, love. Brandon says, love all the prices. Okay. Holly Joe's here. Hey, Holly Joe. Oh my God, Holly Joe, thank you. Thank you, Holly Joe. I just got to your comment and you gifted me. Thank you so much. It says, hello, beautiful friend. Hello, beautiful Holly Joe. So good to see you. Thank you so much for coming through. Brittany Lake says, did you meet Evan Peters? Yes, I did. I'm really bad with like faces and people. Like I was just there to get my check. I didn't even know this movie was gonna be this big, or the show was gonna be this big. He called me, or he called my agent, and he wanted me to be there for this scene. It's like it's not even a big scene, but I think he didn't want he likes me, so he wanted me to be in there. So like I'll be there, sure. I worked for like a week, so it wasn't even I didn't just do that one scene. I did like 4 different scenes, and so I was gonna show up. Ryan Murphy called me. I'm showing up. Like I used to love Glee, y'all. I loved Glee so much. So when he casted me in there, and when I started doing roles, I worked on the Britney Spears episode. Everything. Like, I'm so mad that my part didn't make it to Britney Spears episode. I literally got my hair cornrowed for it. I love Britney Spears. And I love Ryan Murphy because Glee was my jam. Like y'all don't understand. And then Glee fell off after what's his name passed away. Oh my gosh, the main character when he passed away. What's his real name? Because he was so sweet. We used to sit and talk for hours because we'd be sitting on set forever, and so he would come and just chat with me. The one who passed away. Oh my god, why am I forgetting his name? What's his name? His name is Finn on the show, but his real name is Oh my god, I can't believe I'm like. Hold on, I gotta get this. Hold on, let me just look because I feel really bad because I literally talked to him all the time when I was on that show. Um, I feel so bad. Holly Joe says so to help hubby on his newfound health journey, I bought him 3 dragon fruit. It cost $30. Ooh, Holly Joe, Holly Joe. Okay, now I'm not saying that dragon fruit is like bad for him, but it's not worth that $30. Dragon fruit doesn't have enough mineral value for you to buy that. Instead of like sour sop would be better for him. That's really helpful for his situation. Sour sop. Um, I think it's also called guadabano or something. Um, let me find his name on here. Oh my god, where is he? Corey Monette. Corey Monette. That's his name. I don't know why I forgot his name, but he was just like such a chill, kind-hearted, loving guy. Like we just would talk for hours. Like we would just talk and talk. I couldn't believe he was just talking to me. Like, cause I was a fan of the show before I got on the show, and we would just chat. We would just like chat behind the scenes. I thought he was so hot. Oh my god, he was so hot. But I never like flirted with him because he was just so nice. When he died, I was crying. Everybody was crying. Like, we couldn't believe that was something that could happen. Like, he was struggling, but we didn't think it was that bad. Like, he was such a sweet, kind-hearted person. Corey Monette. Like, y'all don't even understand. So after that happened, I got traumatized and I couldn't watch the show anymore. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Like, he was the heart of the show. And Leah Michelle was a capital B word. She was a capital BITC with the H. And it's not silent. Not a silent H. A very pronunciated H. She's better now, so I'm not going to read her to filth right now. But she was just so nasty. Like, Leah Michelle was just so rude. I thought she was racist at first, but I don't think she's racist. I think she's just really rude. I think that she just wanted to be like Broadway and be just like disgusting to people, treat people like trash. Like, she was just so disrespectful to everyone, not even just the actors, like to the director, to the set people, like the crafty, the makeup people. Like, she was just rude. She would ride around on this little bicycle with a basket in the front of it through set, because we would shoot that on Warner Brothers set. Let me think. I think were we on the Warner Brothers set for that? I've been on so many different studios. Oh my gosh, my brain. Was it Warner Brothers or Paramount? I can't. Okay, no, I don't think it was Paramount. Was it Paramount? It may have been Paramount. They look the same when you're in the studio because like it's just big old like lots and big old like there's just different studios with different stages on each studio, and it just sometimes you get mixed up. I'm pretty sure that we shot it on the Paramount lot in Hollywood. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Yeah, I've done too many of these. Anyway, Leah Michelle was a B word. Matthew Morrison was so hot. So hot. He's a teacher in Glee. Oh my gosh, you can get it any day, anytime. Matthew Morrison. Naya Rivera. Gorgeous. Sweetheart. Rest in peace. Like, so kind. Just a real person. She wasn't about that Hollywood mess at all. Same thing with Amber P. Riley. She's very real. She's not about the Hollywood life. She's just living her life. So talented. Beautiful person. Brandon says, it's Biden. He made the prices high. I think that even without Biden, Erwan would find a way to charge crazy prices for no reason. My ice cream melted. My ice cream's melting. It's melting. I gotta finish my dinner so I can get to my ice cream and brownies. Ludwig says, what are you eating? I'm eating leftovers. Leftover black bean patty with some new rice. Some rice and emirate. Holly Joe says, I'm a serial killer. I laid waste to a whole box of cornflakes once. No, not a whole box of cornflakes at once. That is not good for your intestines. A whole, Holly Joe, a whole box of cornflakes. You sound just like my mom. My mom loves cereal. She eat cereal tonight. Lozano says social media definitely helps to catch people. Back then, I would only see missing people cereal boxes. Oh, that's true. It was only on milk cartons. Now it's not on milk cartons at all anymore. People don't want no missing people on their milk carton anymore. They just, it's like good luck. You know, you gotta find them online. Like they don't have them. I don't see any missing people on milk cartons. But I remember back in the day, it was that. I feel so old, but it's fine. Ludwig says, "What are you eating?" All right, I think I answered that. Ann Wesky says, "You sweating, fam? This food is spicy, but I'm not sweating. That's shea butter on my face with essential oils. Shea butter." Holly Joe says, "I'm so glad you're not with them anymore because you are a light." Thank you so much, Holly Joe. I'm just thankful to have survived. Like, it's just something very, very disturbing when you go through that. Like, you just really just thankful to live. That's all I gotta say. Hold on, I'm missing comments. KLBG said, "Don't talk with your mouth full, cuz I'll do whatever I want to do." B Dog says, "Please, we gotta talk about that." Talk about what? Bros Majestic says, "JD." Oh, thank you. B Dog says, "Yay is doing the most again. You see, he made his pro pick, Chris. I was dying. You know, he's just trying to find any kind of attention he can. My issue with Kanye, and Kanye, like he knows who I am. Like he more than knows who I am. Let me just be real. So just let me take that off. Kanye has not paid so many of the people who I work with in the industry. Like he has a really bad taste behind the scenes. I know people love him in the front of the scenes, but I think he's really corny. Even though he likes me and he has supported me behind the scenes, I just feel like if it's not public, then I don't care. Like he's over here publicly supporting Julia Fox, who's literally like, who is this? I'm trying not to be so mean to her, but I can't stand Julia Fox. He's gonna publicly support her, but then privately support people like me. Like who? I mean, I guess she has more followers or whatever. She has more like of a career, but she doesn't even make music. I think he's so disrespectful, Kanye. I think he uses his disability or mental illness to get away with a lot. But I also think he's a genius. I do think he's a genius. And because the way he thinks, like beyond, like he is a visionary. He is a visionary, but there's certain things he does that are so corny to me, and it's hard to really separate what's corny and what's visionary from Kanye. It's just like he'll say one thing to you, and then he'll be completely the opposite the next day, like completely the opposite, and it's just, I feel like I've been on a roller coaster with him, because he was supposed to put me on a while ago, whatever put me on means, but he said he was going to publicly support me, and it's just BS. Like, there's so much BS that happens. I mean, it's not just about me, but even with his marriage with Kim, like, I know Kim. Like, I just feel bad for what she went through. And although she's corny too and she deserves what she went through, it's still like, I still think she has a good heart, and she's a mother. Being a mother changed Kim a lot. And I feel like she doesn't deserve this at this point. Like, she's trying to change as a mother. And she's done some really terrible things in the past, like lying on Ray J and other things, lying and stealing money and scamming people. Kim Kardashian just recently had to settle out on a lawsuit for posting about a cryptocurrency company that she got paid over $200,000 to post about. So now she got fined $1 million for not disclosing her business dealings with this company. So then people got scammed once they bought the same crypto that she promoted. So she was at fault for that, you know? So the courts ordered her to pay $1 million. Nothing to her, she's a billionaire. It's gonna be fine. But she's cheap, she doesn't want to pay any of that money. But that still doesn't mean that she deserved the mental anguish that Kanye put her through. The worst thing about Kanye to me, and I do love him, like, in a way. I do love Kanye in a way, like, I see what's going on with him, and I appreciate the things he's told me. He's encouraged me to keep on with my music. At one point, he tried to sign me, and I said no, because I already knew what happened to Tiana Taylor. And I was like, you think I'm about to be another Tiana Taylor where you just put me on the shelf and disrespect me and ignore me publicly, and then you try to support me privately, but that doesn't pay the bills. Private support does not pay the bills, Kanye. Working with Kanye isn't enough to pay the bills. You can't call the mortgage company and said, oh, but I work with Kanye. Work with Kanye, please. I'll work with... Nobody cares. Like, I work with all the celebrities. It's just like nobody cares. Like, they do their best to not have to pay behind the scenes. They just literally do their best to cut every corner, and that's why they're rich. And I'm over it. Like, Kanye, continues flaunting about what he can buy, what he can do, but then he's not paying the artists he steals from. But I will say, this current thing he's doing, this current White Lives Matter things for the new Yeezy season is hilarious to me. It's hilarious, and I understand what he means. Because technically, why are people mad that Kanye wore a shirt that says White Lives Matter? Why is he mad that he brought Candace Owens on stage with him? Why are people mad about that? I love Candace Owens. I think if anybody should be president, it should be Candace Owens, if I'm really honest. People may disagree with that because she's a conservative or whatever, but Candace Owens is an extremely intelligent woman. Like, she is a visionary too. Even more than Kanye, she has more organization. I think she needs to be president, but also the presidency doesn't matter, and she has no interest in joining politics. She's more powerful doing what she's doing now. Well, why are they mad? Why are they mad about them wearing a shirt called White Lives Matter? Do white lives not matter? Why are they mad? Why are they calling Kanye and Candace raccoons? Why are they doing that without the wrath? Why are people doing that? That's just so disrespectful. That's not who they are. Anytime a black person has another opinion outside of what you're supposed to have, you get attacked. I got my ice cream and brownies now. Y'all, sunny work. Ooh, this ice cream is literally so melted, y'all. This is a mess. This is a hot mess. I don't know why I let this melt like this. Let's get into this. It's still cold. It's not pretty though. It's not pretty ice cream. I literally let this ice cream melt. I should have had it in the freezer the whole time. Yes. Very tasty. Very tasty dessert. Oh my god. It's not cold, but it's good. I'm gonna read some more comments, but I just want to say, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with Kanye having that shirt on that says White Lives Matter. I think that Jason Lee is such a flippant kind of friend. Like, he's the worst kind of friend you can have. Like, he just will flip on you every other day. And I hope that Rihanna is very aware of Jason Lee's habit and pattern. Like, he'll be cool with you one day, and then he'll just be like, flip out on you. He's been rude to me. Jason Lee has given me money, but he's also like been rude to me at different times too. So, but overall, I still do like Jason Lee. That's the weird thing. Like, I love Hollywood Unlocked. I watch him every day. I like his viewpoint, Jason Lee's viewpoint. I enjoy it. He's not always right, but I just enjoy the reckless way he talks about celebrity culture. I enjoy it. I do hate when he talks about Nicki Minaj, because I love Nicki Minaj, and he's so disrespectful to her. That makes me want to just grab to the screen and just like grab that thick neck, you know? Makes me want to grab it. Because I'm like, how are you going to disrespect Nicki Minaj like that? Like, he'd be dead wrong, too. He'd just be disrespecting her just because she's a black woman. Like, he won't say that, but I think that's the core of his issue. But he'll support Cardi B, who has all kind of ghostwriters, and is so rude, and a convicted felon. Or at least a convicted, like, was she a convicted assaulter? She got convicted for attacking those girls in the strip club. And you'll support her, but you're not gonna support Nicki Minaj, who's just been iconic her whole life. Okay. JD says, "Bro's majestic." Thank you. And B Dog says, "Yay is doing the most again." You see, he made his profile picture. I saw that already. Fine. Brandon says, "White lives does matter, cuz." Yeah, white lives do matter. They do. So, like, why are people mad about this shirt? Why are they mad about it? And people are mad about all lives matter, too. It's like, do they not matter? How are you be mad at a shirt that says all lives matter? How? Is it making a mockery of Black Lives Matter? Which Black Lives Matter has already made a mockery of itself by siphoning money and buying mansions instead of actually helping communities, by inciting riots that burn down black communities instead of support them and lift them up. Like, I can't. I hope people are really mad at Kanye for this White Lives Matter shirt, because he's not going to care either way. And although I may have dissed him in this conversation because I talked about how he doesn't pay people, whatever. Like, this industry doesn't pay people a lot. Like, he's just like every other studio. Some of these studios don't pay people properly or give proper credit. But I've worked with major magazines, major publications, major companies, and still have to come out of my own pocket to produce a project, all because they're that cheap. And I want the project to come out a certain way. So it's not surprising to me at all. Holly Joe says the Latoyan kid was 15, I think. Damn. The Latino kid, you mean? Brandon says cross. Okay. Thank you so much, Holly Joe, for the feather flock. Holly Joe says sweetheart. I see. Holly Joe says, "I was so mad when I got to the last time and you were leaving." I'm sorry, Holly Joe. I was on there for a while. I was on there for like at least 30 or 40 minutes. Then the sun went down. And I was like, I have to go because the sun's going down. I might as well go take a shower. I'm glad I left when I did, because I ended up on a really good phone call afterwards. Bodyguard Chevy says, the meat sweats." This is not sweat, this is shea butter. Cam says, "Do you still act?" I'd rather just be Rock Mercury. I'd rather just be myself. I'm still an actor. I still have my SAG card. I'll show you my card. Is it in here? Let me see. I don't even know if it's in here. Oh, yeah, here. Wait, is this it? Yeah, here it is. I still have my SAG after card right here. So I'm definitely still an actor, I guess, based on that. I've had this for, what does it say on here? A member since 2009. Member since, oh my god, that's crazy. Since 2009. But I've been acting before then. Way before I got my card. Way before. But still, that's crazy to be a member since then. I'm probably acting about like 6 or 8 years before. 8 to 6 to 8 years. I'm forgetting how many of the timeline. Before I even got my card. B Wad says Corey. Corey Moneth. That's right. I'm way behind on comments. Nice guy here says, "Who's this guy? Want to be a celebrity?" LOL. Wow. But yeah, you're on my page asking who I am. You just call me a wannabe celebrity, but you're literally on my page. Listening, writing, commenting, making me a celebrity. Thank you, nice guy. You're not very nice. Couldn't create says guanabana is the other word for soursop. That's right, guanabana. Thank you so much for putting that in there. Arizona Sunshine says hi. Hello, Arizona Sunshine. Holly Joe says, what giant skillet meat having rice cake eaten? You got there anyway? Okay. I was just eating out of my frying pan. I made a quick meal. And I just was like, let me keep it in the pan because it'll stay hot that way. You know me, I don't care. I be eating other, whatever. But, it was a black bean burger with some jasmine rice, some amaranth, grilled onions, good grilled red onions and bell peppers with a glaze of habanero barbecue sauce that I did not need. It was delicious, but it was so spicy. I just did not need to do that. Arizona said, what show? What show are we talking about? Glee or what? Holly Joe says, I do not like her at all. Yeah, Leah Michelle, I just don't understand why she was so mean. Because she's talented. Like, I before the show, before I met her in person and dealt with her so many times, I actually really liked her. I thought, like, oh, she's such a good actress. I thought she was playing a character. I liked her in Glee. But after meeting Leah Michelle in person, I was really sad. It kind of ruined the show for me. Because she's in so many scenes. That it just made me want to it gave me bad memories of her. Like I didn't enjoy it after meeting her and working with her. I didn't enjoy the show the same way. She's the main character, so it's hard to separate her from how mean she was. Just so mean. I'm like, girl, even the drag queens aren't this mean. I wonder what her mom is like. I don't remember her mom much. I don't know if she was there. Lisa Marie says Glee. Yeah, Glee. Glee was so good. Holly Joe says she wants to be the queen of it all, man. I would love to meet her. Cause sorry, honey, I'll be the queen. That's right, Holly Joe. Holly Joe, you're a better queen than Leah Michelle. Now she's trying to fix her reputation. Now that she's on Broadway, she's like, oh, I'm so sorry that I was disrespectful back then. I've grown and I've learned from my ways. Da-da-da. I'm like, you knew exactly what you were doing, girl. You were too old to be pretending as if you didn't know what you're doing. I didn't realize I was being a B word. I didn't realize I was being mean. No. Leah Michelle, we were all adults at that point. Everybody on that set was adults. I know we were playing high school students, but everybody was an adult because Ryan Murphy had us working so much. He had us working so hard that we had to be adults. Otherwise, we would run out of time. Because when you're a minor, you can't work certain hours on set, and so he had us working long hours. Hold on. I don't know how she thinks that we're supposed to forgive her, a grown adult, being a mean girl. No, girl. I'm good with her. Brandon says, Holly Joe, don't say cuz, say cuh. What do you mean say cuh? Don't you ever tell Holly Joe how to speak, Brandon. Holly Joe runs this game. Arizona says Warner Brothers is in Burbank. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think of which one we were in. I'm like, did we shoot it in Warner Brothers or shoot it in Paramount? But from what I remember, because they look similar, I know the outside doesn't look the same, but look, when you're on set constantly every day, I've been on different sets. Like, I've worked so much in this industry. Oh, I'm thankful to be like not really doing it much anymore. Like, I don't. I mean, they always want me. I always get called. They're like, "Hey, are you available? Are you available?" I'm like, "No, I'm in Houston. I'm not available." Even when I was in LA, I'm like, I have work. I have my own company I'm running. I don't have time to be on set. I should have said yes to a lot of things. I'll be in so many more projects, but I've already done too much at this point. Um, I'm good. But really, the main reason that I don't do it anymore is I don't want to get all these injections for all the different the injection, the mandatory injections for this shot and that shot. I gotta get this shot. I gotta get this. Like, gotta have a card and show which shots you got and prove it. And it's once I started doing that, I was like, I'm out of here. This is a mess. I can't do this anymore. Mm. You said Laura Depp. Lisa says that Laura Depp broke me when she died. Hold on. Maybe I don't think I know who that is. I'm bad with names sometimes. Let me see. Laura Depp. What do you mean, Laura Depp? I don't know who that is. Is that an actress? Is that an actress? All I see is Amber Heard. Amber Laura Depp. Um, Holly Joe says Brandon, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Brandon says nothing exactly. Holly Joe says this was years and years ago, and I was so high. Oh my gosh. Did I miss something, Holly Joe? I don't see that comment. Um, I'm Yo Pickle says, "What's up, Mercury? Been a while. Good to see you. Let's go, Mercury. I see you putting on muscle. Ooh, thank you. Hold on. Yes." Arizona says, "OMG, so I just Googled you and had no idea you're a singer. I just love you and watch your vids. Oh my gosh, because I like your beard and your lives. Thank you, Arizona Sunshine. My music is intense. I have new music coming out. So you guys may not like my music. I don't know. I love it. A lot of people love my music, but um, it may not be for certain people. I have new music coming out. I have 2 new albums coming out. But then the third album is the one that I'm super excited about because it's going to be a fresh new sound. Um, I'm just really happy for it. I don't even know what it's gonna sound like. It's a brand new album. It's just a whole nother experience than anything I've done. So stay tuned. So if you don't like my music now, you're gonna love it possibly in the future because I have some more projects. Um, Arizona says because wait, couldn't create says, "Are you crying?" No, I'm not crying. I just have shea butter on my face. Arizona says, "I love your eyes and hair. Had no idea." Thank you. It's Kimmy says, "Hey Rock, nice to see you. Been a while. Thank you. Thanks for coming through." Couldn't create says, "Oh wait, you're sweating." No, I'm not. This is shea butter. Arizona says, "Have a super fantastic night, Rock. Gonna good seeing you tonight." Thank you. Good seeing you too. I am so sleepy. I can't wait to go to bed. It's 12:12 in the morning right now. I'm gonna pass out. Have a super fantastic night, bro. I saw that. It's great seeing you tonight. Brandon says, I'm back. Good to see you. She Love says, what are you eating? I ate already. I just had some leftovers. That Brat says, how old are you? I am 31. Did I get bit? I wonder if I got bitches now. I felt something happen. I don't know. Brandon says, what movies did you act in? A lot of movies. Go find me, like Finding Waldo. Any movie you see me in. Zoink says, bruh, so behind on comments. Yes, I'm very behind on comments. I just got your comment now, which probably was a long time ago. You wrote it. Holly Joe says, thanks, love. I don't even know if that would be genuine coming from her. Yeah, I don't even know. She's a mess. She's such a mess. Executive Jordan says, hi from Bozeman. What's Bozeman? But hello, Executive Jordan. Holly Joe says, when I ate all the cereal, I was really high. I wish I could be high right now. Holly Joe says, I see you trying to get swole. Yes, baby. Yeah. I'm trying. I'm eating a lot of food. Damon Garcia says, hello from Waco, Texas. Yes, Waco, Texas. Good to see you. Glad you're off work. Holly Joe says, I'm sleepy too. Yeah, I'm about to go to sleep, y'all. I'm so glad I got to see you, Holly Joe. I came on because I felt bad that we didn't get to chat earlier. So I came back on, and here I've been all this time. So I was like, I gotta go on in case Holly Joe's still awake, because I felt bad you came in at the last minute before I left. So here I am. Holly Joe says, oh, thank you. You made my night, but I have to go right now. Go night-night. Me too. I'm going night-night too. That Brat Raya says, you look so much younger than 31. Oh, I'm going to end it off on that. Thank you so much. That was really sweet. Have a beautiful night. I'll be 32 next month. 7 says, hello from Kansas City, Missouri. Yeah. I love ya. Thank you, 7. Holly Joe says, sleep well. I'll see you soon. Smooches. Smooches. Bye. I'm going to give you guys a last effect. Is there some hearts I can do? Sorry, you guys. Good night. Good night, everyone. I love that. It's so sweet. Good night. Have a good night, you guys. I've never done this before. Look at the triangle. It really works only with the heart. That's cool. This augmented reality is like really cool. All right, bye, you guys. Peace.